Good morning, everyone. So my name is Muhammad Fari Ame, and my matrix number is 330109240026. So today I will present about my assessment in subject data warehousing. So here the question one, I will present about data mining process and decision tree models, decision tree analysis. So this question one objective is to understand data processing versus data retrieval, applying pre-processing techniques and build decision tree model. So here are the scenario of the question one. So in this scenario, a sales dataset is used to analyze customer purchasing behavior. The dataset contains several attributes such as customer ID, age, region, product, quantity, price, discount, and purchase. The main objective is to understand how different factors influence customer decision to purchase. By applying data mining techniques such as data processing, data retrieval, and pre-processing and decision tree modeling, the system can transfer raw data into meaningful insights and predict whether a customer is likely to make a purchase. So let's begin the point A of the question one. The difference between data processing and data retrieval. So data processing is the process of transforming raw data into a form that is more ready for analysis. Example, calculating the total purchase price, like the formula is total price equals quantity times price times 1 minus discount. Okay, so the data retrieval is the process of obtaining or selecting specific data from a dataset based on certain conditions without altering the content of the data. So the example of data retrieval is retrieving data with conditions like region equals north, discount more than 0.1. So the difference is data processing is more about changing data, whereas the data retrieval is about selecting data. So here we have a SQL query for data retrieval task. This query calculates the average total purchase value for customers in the North region with a discount greater than 10%. So here the where clause filters the data while the average function calculates the result. Next we have point B. So in data pre-processing, we have three process. The first is data cleaning. So data cleaning is the process of improving data quality by removing errors and inconsistencies. The second, we have data normalization. So normalization is the process of uh, scaling numerical data into a standard range, usually between 0 and 1. So the last is we have handling missing values. For missing values, there are two approaches. First, mean imputation, where missing values are replaced with the average. Second, we have record deletion, where incomplete data is removed. So each method has advantage and depends on the situation. So we have decision tree. The process start from the root mode, which checks whether the discount is greater than 10%. If yes, it evaluates the region, age, or quantity. If no, it checks price and product. Finally, the models predicts whether the customer will purchase or not. This step-by-step structure makes decision trees easy to understand and useful for identifying patterns. So let's go to the question two. In question two, I will present about data warehousing platforms analysis. The objective of the question two is compare Oracle, Sybase, IBM, understand hybrid architecture, and evaluate performance and cost. This is the scenario of the question two. In this scenario, a retail analytics team is evaluating three data warehousing platforms like Oracle, Sybase, and IBM. So Oracle is used as the core data warehouse for storage, OLAP, and reporting. Sybase is implemented as a parallel system to handle high-performance analytics and rapid data processing. Meanwhile, IBM provides an integrated approach for data integration, governance, and metadata management. The goal is to design an efficient data warehouse architecture that combines the strengths of each platforms to support analytics, improve performance, and ensure data quality. So let's go to the point A. We have Oracle here. So Oracle provides strong features for data warehousing. It supports OLAP for complex analysis, partitioning for the performance, materialized views for faster queries, bitmap indexing, and high scalability. Second, we have Sybase in here. So Sybase is focused on high performance analytics. It uses columnar storage, which reads only need columns, making queries faster. It also supports parallel processing, allowing multiple operations to run simultaneously. This makes it efficient for large-scale data processing. So third, we have IBM. So IBM provides an integrated approach using tools like InfoSphere. It focuses on data integration, governance, and metadata management. This ensures data quality, consistency, and better collaboration across teams. So what if we mix the environment? So in a mixed environment, Oracle is strong in storage but expensive. Sybase is fast but requires integration effort. And the last is IBM is strong in governance but complex setup. Next is the point B. When choose Sybase over Oracle. A company will choose Sybase over Oracle when handling high volume ETL, real-time analytics, and large aggregation queries. This is because columnar storage and parallel processing make Sybase faster for analytical workloads. And next is 5 reasons to use Sybase with Oracle DW. Sorry. So first is faster queries because it reads only required columns. Second is better compression which saves storage. Third is parallel processing for heavy workloads. Fourth is workload separation between systems. And last is cost optimization by reducing Oracle storage. That's all my presentation about this assessment. And thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.